Okay.
I added some red in there to kind of like tone it down a little because the neon yellow was not doing good for my skin.
Yeah, I bet. It probably burns like a bleach, right?
I think.
I wanted it long, and you know what I forgot? I forgot to bring a picture. So I'll have to describe it. Yeah, see, it's the same problem as before. Starting to thunder, so hope I don't get caught in the rain today like I did yesterday. So I might not go the whole way. I might turn around here. This was paved a long time ago. Now it's nothing. Wow, those dark clouds are moving in. Holy cow, they came quickly. So I'm probably gonna get caught because I'm 3 miles out. See? So if you follow this, it'll go right to the airport, sort of, kinda. And this goes back toward downtown Manchester. I'm gonna take the trail. Look at those clouds coming in. It started spitting, but it was a sun shower. It was still sunny. Right after I filmed the last clip. I don't know if you can see the American flag on the corner of that island right there in between the river. The river's dissected there. But you can see the wind's picking up. I don't think I'm gonna make it back. See the bird on top of the rock? That's a big bird. I don't know, my glasses, that is a very big bird if that's actually a bird. Right straight in the middle of the river. Let's see if I can zoom in. Camera steady here. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it. The rain's coming. I can feel it. Just got zapped with a couple drops. Well, it's July 2020, and it's my older sister's birthday. I want to say happy birthday, Peg. I love you. Yeah, I'm very fortunate. Our parents did a good job in that way. Family is a very unusual structure. I'm not sure there are any normal families, even the ones that like to have a perfect veneer on the outside. There's always cracks and fissures and arguments, and there was a period of time, you know, it's, how do I put this? You know, the old saying, you can't choose your family, you can choose your friends, right? So, yeah, I'm in touch with all my siblings, but I don't have the same relationship with all of them. Oh, here it comes. Woo-wee. In the end, while we come in and go out of this world alone, in the end, it comes down to relationships, really. The people we surround ourselves with. Because I'm alone a lot. And I mean, it's not always easy. It's, you have to really, you can't focus on the negatives or you can't focus on what you don't have or what you're lacking. Doesn't mean that you can't strive to achieve those things. I'm speaking for myself. Everybody's got to make their own decisions on this. But life is a battle, man. I'll tell you. Some days I feel like what am I pushing so hard for? Because it's like the old saying, it's the law of physics where, you apply a force, an opposite force is created of equal strength. And so I tend to be a bull in a china shop sometimes, and it's something that I've tried to improve upon. Oh boy. Oh boy. Wow. Lightning bolt just struck. Holy cow. That was close. What's unusual is there's no let me turn the camera. There was no thunder. See that dark cloud right there? It came right down right behind that tree. Yeah, I wish I was perfect. I wish I made good decisions every time, and I try my best. But sometimes I make decisions and I'm like, Dave, you're so clever. You got this one. And it turns into a disaster. Man, oh man. Sometimes you don't see, as they say, the forest through the trees. I can be so myopic that I don't see the bigger picture sometimes, because I'm too focused on what's in front of me. I like coming out here because of the birds. Unfortunately, the highways runs on the other side of the river, so you get that car noise. You could be 3 miles away and still hear it. And motorcycles and hot rods. Oh, that's the rain. You hear it? Oh, look at the size of that bird. Yep. Here it is. Woo! It's all right. I mean, the clothes I wear when I'm walking, they're junk clothes. And this thing dries out in 20 minutes. It's one of those polyester shirts. And I need new shorts anyways. These shorts have literally holes in the crotch. I had 2 pairs of these. I brought one to Mexico City. Pulled it out of my suitcase to go for a walk, and there's this big hole, and I'm like, did I bring the wrong pair? So I threw them out, lugged them all the way to Mexico, then threw them out. So I come back here and I'm like, oh, let me get the matching shorts out. And these had a hole too, and I'm like, wow, I guess they just don't last. Because I had a pair of these that I took all over the world with me, and I had them 3-4 years until they finally wore out the same way. But these are both newer. So maybe it's just the quality of things aren't made as well. If you're going to maintain the same price, you got to cut out materials or labor or something. Make things out of paper now. Yesterday was a very challenging day for me. I try to make good decisions, and I try to have an action plan and follow the action plan. If you have an action plan, you just have to execute. But this has happened to me a few times in my life where I almost, it's like an out-of-body experience where you just lose it. Just lose it. And I went out for my morning walk. I'm tempted to, right when I come out of these trees, it's going to open up. I know it. Yep. These skies went from sunny blue sky. Oh boy. Did anybody else see that lightning bolt? Went from sunny blue skies to this in 10 minutes. I kid you not. And I'm a very imperfect person. I make a lot of mistakes. And I just hope that my mistakes aren't catastrophic, that I can't recover from or learn from. And yesterday, I went out for my walk. I had what I thought was an excellent game plan when I came back. And the markets opened. And I was just about to start, work. And I checked the markets. And I saw some positions go against me. And I snapped. I don't know what happened. I panicked. And I try never to panic. I mean, I feel the same emotions, but I try never to translate to action. And I can think of the few times in my life where I acted like out of body, where I did what I wasn't supposed to do. And I remember them. So usually that's that few. Oh, I'm gonna get soaked. I am getting soaked. So I'm just gonna pause here under this tree. So long story short, I forget what I was saying. Oh, so I panicked, and I sold this position. And after I sold it, I was like, "What do you do? What do you do?" So I went to go in. This is when I started spiraling, because I don't know if anybody's ever been in a position, not necessarily a stock position, but anything in life where you're there and you're like, I am drawing a blank. Literally, I had forgotten all about my action plan. I had forgotten all about fundamentals. I forgot everything, and I was just staring at this slate like if I had been hit by that lightning and my program reset, and all of a sudden I knew nothing. And that's how I felt yesterday. I knew nothing. And so I'm staring at the screen, and I'm like, do I buy it back? Or do I stay out? And it was a position that I had been trying to unwind. And so when I saw it go against me, I was like, oh man, I must be wrong. But the markets are so crazy today that I just can't get a bearing on anything right now. It doesn't make any sense. So I've been actually trying to get out of positions, because if it doesn't make sense, I try to pull over. And if there's a truck coming down the road, I don't want to be in the road, or a train on the tracks, as they say. So every fiber in me was saying, buy that thing back, buy that thing back, buy that thing back. And I said, hey, I'm out. I took the punch in the face. If I buy back in and then it continues against me, then I'll be regretting that. So it just turned into a bad spiral. And so I stayed out, and I took the loss on that. And it stinks. It stinks. I hate losing money. Thankfully, it didn't blow up my account. I'm still alive. Hopefully I don't have any diseases or illnesses. Hopefully all my family and friends are okay, despite what's going on in this crazy world this year. But I do not like the way that I performed yesterday, and I'm very, very disappointed. I'm very disappointed in you. You have to do better. So I will try to do better. So not every day is roses and sunshine, as we can see. Well, I think this walk is going to turn into a run, because this is not what the weatherman forecasted. This is Okay, I'm signing off. See ya. Woo-wee. So I'm running back. On we go. It's actually hailing. It's actually pretty fun. So I was shooting down BB-sized pieces of hail. Somebody's alarm just got zapped. All right, we continue. I'm about halfway back. Oh boy. Well, you can't see the river. You can see the river there. A lot more rain than the weatherman said. Relief is coming. It's getting closer. See, that's the edge of the cloud right there. Hey everyone. Okay, well, I got drenched this morning. That rain went on for about 45 minutes, and that's why I walked back, because I knew it was going to be raining for a good period of time because of the way the sky was. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna get wet, so be it. There's a lot of homeless people in Manchester. Because I go out for a walk, I don't know a lot of their names anymore, but I used to. They rotate. This is a different batch than I've known before, but I just was talking to a few of them, saying hello. But it just drives home that even when, you know, I don't have the best of days, you know, you come out for a walk, right? And you come out for a walk, and you quickly appreciate that even though I may make a mistake, I may make a decision that costs me money or time or rework or whatever goes wrong. I mean, it can always get worse. And I'm very grateful for all the positives rather than focusing on the negatives. I've always liked that color blue right there. Beautiful blue. I try to actually match that. At the end of my video, you'll see grateful for another day, and I try to match that color in a lot of my videos.